Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon, or Killer B. So today I'm going to be talking about Kyrie Irving. This is my first video on my YouTube channel, so basically, actually, I'll just go ahead and tell you what this is going to be about. So basically, I'm going to be talking about the National Football League and the National Basketball Association, the NFL and the NBA. Those are like the two main sports that I know is football and basketball, so I'm going to give my opinion on some certain things. I'm going to maybe give some news that happens in the leagues. I'm going to give my predictions. I'm going to be doing all of that. So, and I'll also be giving out questions of the day, what you guys think. Leave it in the comments down below. Alright, Kyrie Irving. I'm sure everybody's heard that he wants to get traded. The four teams that he's preferred are the Minnesota Timberwolves, the New York Knicks, the Miami Heat, and the San Antonio Spurs. So, excuse me if I sound like I have a little bit of a cold for some reason. So, what I think, Kyrie, I don't think he's going to go to the Spurs. I don't know what the Spurs have to offer for Kyrie Irving. I mean, they're not going to give up Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if the Cavs would want Tony Parker. Maybe Danny Green would be a good trade option. I don't think the Cavs are going to want that. I feel like that Kyrie, he wants to be the main guy, and Kawhi is kind of like the main guy in San Antonio, so I don't see that. The New York Knicks, that's intriguing. I think if the Knicks can somehow acquire Kyrie, that fan base would be going nuts. They would probably have to give up Carmelo Anthony, which I know the Knicks fans are going to be. Maybe they'll feel released because he really wants out of there and they want for what's best for him. So, yeah, alright, I mean, I can see that. Kyrie would definitely rejuvenate this fan base. Him and Porzingis, I feel like Kyrie would definitely be the main guy in New York. I don't think Porzingis would be doing anything like that. He'd be definitely his sidekick. I'm sure pretty much Porzingis was that with Carmelo Anthony, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind with Kyrie. I think they have a better chance to win with Kyrie. Because, Kyrie Irving, I feel like, this is just my opinion, if you disagree, okay, but he's kind of like Allen Iverson, basically. He is an incredible scorer. He can dribble very well. He can hit big shots, pretty much shoot anywhere from the field, from the floor. His passing ability is meh. I mean, LeBron really did that in Cleveland for them. Maybe he can improve his game with that, but I feel like Kyrie Irving would be very good. I feel like his points per game would go up since he's not playing with two other All-Stars and he's playing with a borderline All-Star and Porzingis, who I actually think will be an All-Star this year. So, yeah, I feel Kyrie Irving, yeah. I feel like the Knicks would be a good option. The Miami Heat, they would probably have to get rid of Goran Dragic, and I've also heard Justice Winslow to get Kyrie. That would be a pretty good team, actually. You pair Kyrie with his former teammate Dion Waiters, and at the center position, you still got Hassan Whiteside, who could go out there and beast for you. You still got James Johnson, you got Tyler Johnson. So, I mean, the Heat were absolutely on fire last year. Remember that. They were probably the best team in the NBA in the second half of the year. I think they only lost, I think they didn't lose double-digit games. I think they lost, single-digit games. So, kudos to the Miami Heat. They really did play well. But Kyrie Irving, that would be a great addition to their team. Of course, they have to give up a young talent like Justice Winslow and a great veteran player like Dragic, but I mean, for a guy like Kyrie Irving, I feel like that would be a pretty good deal for both sides. And so we got the Minnesota Timberwolves now. The Timberwolves are not going to get him. That would be a really ideal situation. But, I mean, Kyrie, again, he wants to be the main guy. So, I don't know how the Timberwolves would factor into that. Also, who the heck are they going to trade for him? I mean, they can't trade Jeff Teague. They just signed him to a deal. They'd have to wait until that the restriction date is up. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kyrie Irving and the Knicks, I've also heard the Phoenix Suns. That would be a good, interesting move. I feel like LeBron, I've heard he's trying to get the Cavs to get Josh Jackson. He's talking to his buddy James Jones, who's like the VP of operations of basketball. I don't know the team title, but he's now working with the Suns for player personnel, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the Suns would be intriguing. I think Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker as a backcourt would be nice. That would be really nice. Devin Booker, we've seen him put up 70 plus points in a game. Or I think it was just like 70, 72, I forget. But we see him put up a scoring total like that. Pair him with Kyrie Irving. I don't know if they can make the playoffs because the West is absolutely loaded. But if they would have to give up Josh Jackson, that'd be tough. They probably have to give up Eric Bledsoe. We've also, the rumors are definitely there with Eric Bledsoe. He just worked with LeBron James. And I forget who else, but he worked with LeBron, had a workout with him. I'm sure LeBron's telling him, hey, you'd be a nice fit here in Cleveland, so we're trying to get rid of Kyrie, so maybe you'd be that guy to replace him. The Cavs are definitely looking for a good deal, but they need to get one soon. They can sooner rather than later, basically, because I feel like Kyrie's stock is going to drop if they don't trade him soon. They could wait till the trade deadline, but how happy? It's going to be very awkward for Kyrie Irving playing with LeBron and his teammates. He's not even answering their calls. I don't know if that's true, but it's been put out there that he's not even talking to the team. So he wants out. The right deal needs to show up for Kyrie Irving to get traded, so I guess we'll just see what happens.